Hello, everybody. It is nice to be back. I've actually missed all of you very, very much. So, I don't know if you tried to tune in. I think it was not last week, but the week before that. Apologize. It just totally didn't work. I had this. I had my screen and it was facing the ocean, and the internet connection was just like, nah. So that didn't work out. But I did figure out how to go live on Facebook if that ever happens again. So if it ever happens again, then I can go live on Facebook. Anyway, all right. So here's my spiel. My name is Shannon McLaren, and I am the owner of the Sacramento Healing Tree, soon to just be the Healing Tree. We're working on that. And what we do tonight is if you have a question for, oops, sorry, I had a fan right there. They probably making all kinds of noise. Sorry about that. So if you have a question for my guides or tarot or oracle or all three, what you need to do is just put your question in the chat, and my lovely assistant, Steph, not the wife, will send me the message and I will answer them for you. So, also please make sure that your username is your name. Or not, it doesn't have to be your username, but just let me know what your name is, because I always say this Jabberwocker23, I'm not going to know who you are. It's harder to tune into you that way. So if you could be kind and let me know your name, that would be great. I don't know why I'm always referencing Alice in Wonderland with the Jabberwocky, but I always do it. Anyway, so I do this because I like to give back and it's fun. So, okay, and I am, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do that, and it's down below. And if you could like this live, that would be cool too, because that helps make me higher in like the ratings or something. I don't know, some algorithm that I don't understand, but apparently it's important. I also want to tell you that I still have the COVID cup going. It's little names inside. And I'm sending healing to this daily. If you have COVID or if you are still recovering from COVID, because I know that some of the COVID cases, it takes a really long time to recover. So I have your name in here. If you want your name in there, just message me on one of the many platforms that I'm at, which rolls me into my next thing. So I am on Facebook, which is Sacramento Healing Tree. I'm on Instagram, which is Sacramento Healing Tree, but I am now on TikTok. So I have somebody helping me with my social media. So that should be more live and stuff like that. So because everybody needs help. Okay, and all right, so I have lost in the trip those little index cards that I had of some of the sayings from my guides, so I don't have that anymore. So we are doing this card. So this card today says, listen to your body. It will tell you everything that you need to know. And what's very interesting about that is I just had somebody over here today earlier that had a problem with their ankle. And as we were talking, they knew that it was about inflammation. So we talked about that. So my point here is that your body's talking to you. So listen to it, because it'll tell you things. And even if it's like, oh, I feel like I need to eat more carrots, but that doesn't have anything to do with what I'm doing. Listen to yourself, eat more carrots, try it. So then as I was talking to my guides, they want you to know that there is light all around you, and all you have to do is let it in. The way that I interpret that is that it's about being positive. So even if something is going on in your life that seems, well, it's negative and it's hard to do, there's often silver linings to that. And if you can try and look for the silver lining, then that's allowing more light in. And I'm not saying that you have to ignore all of the bad things that are going on, but if you can try and bring in more positive, just positive thinking, and if you focus on something more positive, even if it's a bad time, you just feel better. And so that's what they are trying to, that's the message that they're trying to get out. So, okay. So the way that if you're new here, yay, thanks for coming. Come on, it's not Mercury retrograde. Stop. Okay. So if you're new here, what I do is I have tarot cards and I have oracle cards, and I often will stare off in the corner. Sometimes I'm silent, but my guides are kind of hang out over there and they talk to me. So if I'm doing that, you'll know why. All right. So now the other thing that I do is we play with Zener cards. So I tried something different today about this. Okay. So the Zener cards are, there's a squiggly, there's a star, there's a circle, there's a square, and there's a plus. So those are your options. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send this card out to you, and I want you all to guess. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do the singing bowl. And then after the singing bowl is over, I will tell you what the card is. So everybody, I want everybody taking a deep breath and kind of open your eyes. Oh, not open your eyes, open your mind. Just kind of relax. Don't open it too much. Just kind of be open to receiving. And so I am sending you out this shape. Okay. All right. So now we're going to move on to the this is the third eye bowl. So if while I'm playing this, if you feel little tinglies, then you know that it's working. So, all right. So I want everybody to take in a deep breath and let it all the way out, because that signals your body to relax, and just listen. Did anybody feel tingles? Let me know in the chat. Okay, so like we've told before, I have to duck off screen and put this on the carpet. Otherwise, it sings when I'm talking for some reason. Okay, what'd you get? So we have, let's see, we have square, plus, circular square, plus sign, wavy line, and plus. Okay, apparently my little trick didn't work because it's a circle. So now what we're doing there is telepathy. So if you didn't get it, it could be that I didn't send it very well or something like that. So if you didn't get it, that does not mean that you suck or anything like that. The other thing I want to point out is that in my line of view, there's a ton of squares. So anyway, okay, so I think that we are on to the questions. So if my lovely assistant over here will, I love it. So I say that and like, poof, all these questions. My goodness, lots of questions. Okay. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, Leslie. So we're going to start off with you. Hi, everybody. I'm so happy everybody's here. This is making me excited. And I really, I missed doing this with you guys. I get very excited to do this. Okay, so Leslie would like a general reading. Shan. It's so weird that you call me Shan. She's my niece. Isn't she supposed to call me Aunt Shan? All right, Leslie. So Leslie's first card is... This looks like a horrible card. Don't worry, it's not, because it's reversed. So this is the Ten of Swords. So this up here, upright, kind of a drag of a card. What this means is that in your past, you were betrayed. You felt like you were stabbed in the back. But what is happening is that the swords are falling out of your back. Well, there's still some of that there. It's healing, and you're starting to move on from that. And my guides also want to but they also want to piggyback on that card is that be aware of your feelings of the basically there's well I'm just gonna say it. Be aware of your baggage and how that might affect any kind of decisions that you're making now. Not that it's necessarily bad. Everybody has a past, and everybody's past has created who they are now. And so just make sure that, or try to not bring in the negative things moving forward in your life. I hope that makes sense. And let's pull out your oracle card. And your oracle card is Cave and Sanctuary. So what this was so what this is telling me is to honor your need to pull back and into your sanctuary. So I believe that you're an introvert, if I'm not mistaken. Not positive on. No, I am positive. They're telling me. So you're an introvert, so make sure that you honor that part too, and self-care kind of thing. So because when we pull back and we recharge, especially when we're introverts, because I'm an introvert, we balance our energy. We fill back up. We just recharge, and then we're more in touch with ourselves and all those things. So do that. Okay, moving on. Hi, everybody. Oh, some of you did get circled. Yay. Okay. All right, Red Vixen. Whoop, whoop. I scrolled past. What should you focus on next week? All right, Katie. What should Katie focus on next week? You should focus on. Oh, so you 5, 6, 7. One of these days, I'm going to be able to look at Roman numerals and go, oh, that's what it is. I have to count. Anyway, so this is, you have all of these different things that you can do out there. So you can, so there's sometimes with this card, there's confusion on, I'm not really sure which way to go. I have all these like projects that I can do, and I'm not really sure which one it is. So what I'm going to do, Katie, is I want you to look at this card and look at which one your eye is drawn to. And that is going to kind of help you sort of guide what project you should be going towards. So if you don't understand that, message me later. Okay? All right. And then we're going to go and pull your oracle card. And your oracle card is... Your oracle card is waterfalls and effortlessness. Efforts. No effort. This is without effort. So, and whenever I see this waterfall, what it is it's being in the flow with life. Waterfalls, they fall, and there's no effort, there's no or anything like that. So when you're deciding which direction that you want to go, just take 3 deep breaths, real deep breaths, blow them all the way out and get relaxed and think about which way do you just kind of naturally think about doing things. And that would be the way that I would go because it's effortless. So I hope that makes sense. And we're on to Zura. General reading, please. Or any advice from guides. So if y'all over there want to chime on in, I wish you guys could see the pictures that they show me because some of them are really, really funny. So I was talking to a friend the other day, and I asked them a question, and they did this back to me. It just cracked me up. I wish that I could be like, see, this is what they're showing me. Okay, general card. Ronnie, hi! Oh, I've missed you. Okay, sorry. All right, Jen. So so we have the 5, 6, 7 of Wands reversed. And so what this means is that there's something going on. This could be work or a physical thing, and you're kind of in, it doesn't mean that you're going to lose, but it means that you have to extra struggle to win, sort of thing. So, but within every reverse card, there is the upright meaning. And if you see him, he's kind of like king of the hill. He's on the top until he's defending his position. So when it's reversed, you're kind of one of these people down here, but that does not mean that they can't get up there. So just know that whatever is going on, it might be more of a fight, but just like my guides were saying in the beginning, that there's always something positive about it. So maybe what you want to do is you want to look at this fight, see if this is really something that you want to put that effort forward with, or is it, hey, you know what, I don't really want this, and I don't really want to fight and take off. So let's see what your oracle card has to say as well. And that card is music and harmony. So just like I was saying, so if whatever you're struggling against isn't to get your harmony, or if it's not something that you really feel in your gut that you really need, then I would take a look at it and see if maybe you can go, it's not that important, and move on. Okay, and the next one is Jennifer Orton. Jennifer Orton. She's one of my helpers. Thank you for being one of my helpers, Jennifer. Appreciate that. All right, so Jennifer would like a general reading. Jennifer, and what we get for you, we get the bar card. This is what my teacher of tarot actually called this. So it's also the wishes fulfillment card. So the things that you want. You see how he's like basically kind of fat, dumb, and happy. Not dumb, but he's happy, as the saying goes, because all of his wishes are coming true. This also can mean, so like if this came up in a reading and there were some other cards around it, I'd say, do you have a drinking problem? I don't know. It's COVID. Who doesn't drink more? I digress. So anyway, so this is a really good card because you see your cards are up, so they're being filled. So if there's something that you're worried about, that's a good indication that it's going to turn out okay. So let's look at the oracle cards. Yeah, my guides are just, don't worry, Jen. All right, so Jen, you've got Desert and Vision Quest, and what I'm going to tell you is to go meditate. So there is, when we talk about meditation, there are two different types of meditation. There's a meditation where you get into your alpha state, and then you connect with your psychic self or your guides, and you go tripping about and you do all of these things. That's entering your psychic space. Meditation, where it actually helps kind of like repair your brain and you get the physical benefits of meditation. That meditation is where you focus on nothing but breath or counting or a mantra. And even if you can only do that for 5 minutes, because it's not the easiest thing in the world to do, but it's really, really got a lot of benefits that it's just got a lot of benefits. So I would suggest that you try to do that. I know that it's hard. So it's kind of like, so if you're focusing on your breath and then you're thinking about the bill you have to pay, you go, oh, wait, come back. And instead of going, oh, I blew it, I suck, just go, hey, good job, mind, you distract me. And just what I like to do is I like to swipe them away, like I'm on, how on your phone, how when you have them all open and you can like close the apps, you can swipe up and they go away. That's what I do with those thoughts. And then I go back to my breathing. So hopefully everybody's listening to that, because that meditation really does a lot for you. Now, it's when you're doing it, it seems kind of boring, but you will notice that your day goes smoother. You're less likely to get upset. It's more peaceful. So, all right. So that's for you. Hi, Chad. What's up, Chad? So Chad's the next person, in case that wasn't clear. So we'll see what Chad's card is. Hey, Chad, stop doing this. relax your shoulders, take in some deep breaths, like roll your shoulders, just let your stop. You don't need to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. Relax. That was brought to you by my guide. All right, John. I'm saying my guide. I don't want to read my guides. I want to read chat. All right. The devil reversed. And what the devil reversed means is that there is some type of bondage that you are being released from. So, okay. So here's what's funny. If we put Jennifer's card next to this card, I'd say that you're going on the wagon. So this could be, I'm making jokes. Okay. So what this could be is that you're releasing yourself from, if you just got out of a contract, if you got out of a lease, if there is some kind of binding contract, addiction, codependency, if you've made some choice recently that frees you, that's what this is talking about. So this is a very good card when it's reversed. And let's see what oracle card you pull. All right, and crystal and focus. So let me look at this because it's not the... Okay, so if you look at this card, Chad, do you see these waves? They're kind of rough. So that tells me that emotionally things have been going maybe not so smooth. So, so I'm drawn to this, and then I'm drawn to the clouds, and the clouds with the air is washing them away. So allow things to be released. So let go, which is... this matches pretty well. So I'm going to ask you to focus on what is it that you can control and can't control, and not what you want to control, what you can control, which is basically you and your attitude. So work on letting go and releasing. Okay. All right. And we're scrolling down. Jennifer. I miss Jennifer. All right. Jennifer, I would like to see if I'm headed in the correct direction with who I am working with. Jen, what this looks like, Jennifer, is that the person that you're working with, you seem to be doing all of the work and you're kind of dragging them along with you. So that's the picture that they're showing me. Let's see what the card says. So I don't know if that could be like you just need to get them up to speed. The Knight of Wands reversed. So this is, I'm going to say, based off of what they just showed me in this card, I'm going to say no. Because the Knights, when they aren't talking about people, the wands are about physical things. So if you're working with somebody, this would be about work, and this would be about an ending. So I'm going to say no. Well, let's look at the oracle card, shall we? Let us. And one more time. And you got the same card. So this is about meditation and going on your own, going inside. So when we have a vision quest, we don't need to go out to the desert. Although I hear that the desert's very, very spiritual, but there's a lot of crawly things out there, so I'm not going out to the desert. Anyway, so what I would suggest is to spend some time in meditation and really ask your guides for some answers and insight in with working with this person. And if there are specific challenges, ask them specific questions about how to overcome them. If this isn't somebody that you can get rid of, because I'm not sure that you have that control in this situation. Doesn't feel like you do. But just see if there's anything that you can work around, any solutions. Okay, so the next one is Andy. And Andy will take a general reading. All right. So we have the Seven of Swords. I've got a lot of sevens. So seven, by the way, is a spiritual number. It's also a very introspective number in numerology. So the swords are about thinking. So in your communication or in your thinking, there's a few ways that you can interpret this card. So you can look at it, this guy is like he's stolen these swords and he's sneaking away. You can also look at this as that he's cutting his losses. So he's taking these and he's leaving these two behind. So let me look at this. And so the message that I'm getting with this is kind of pick your battles. You don't have to fight every fight that you're invited to. So there may be some difficult situation in your life that you can choose to engage in it or not engage in it. Let's check out the Oracle card. And stone people and vigilant. So be strong. So with a stone, you know, I mean, like it's not going anywhere. Big nice stone. So be vigilant, but but stones aren't attacking you. Do you know what I mean? So I'm with this card and that card. What I'm saying is I'm leaning even more into you don't have to fight every battle that you're invited to. So just like basically be you, be strong in who you are and stable, and fuck them. Kind of thing. Okay. And the next one is cat. Just let me know what I need to know, por favor. Let you know what you need to know. That sounds like a song, doesn't it? So, like, just as I'm shuffling, cat, there's just a lot of love surrounded by you. I do know a little bit about you, so I'm seeing lots of puppy kisses. I was actually feeling the puppies kissing me, which is totally cool. All right. And we have the reverse chariots. The reverse chariot is saying that you may be a little bit out of control, or you don't have as much control in your environment or over some things. So be careful, because this can lead to you spinning out of control. Another thing that this talks about is, if you're going to go on a road trip or something like that, just check the tires. Make sure you don't speed so that you don't get pulled over and get a ticket, because nobody wants that. But it's not about a road trip. It's about the feeling of control. So there's some stuff going on in your life that you're feeling kind of out of control with. And that's uncomfortable for you. And you are more powerful than you're recognizing. So remember that. Remember that you are a badass and that you have a lot of power inside of you. But that doesn't mean that you need to roll over people with your power and your fire. It's more like a solar plexus kind of internal power that you have, and strength, so that you can stand tall and kind of weather the storm of what's happening. So I hope that makes sense to you. Danielle, general reading. Okay, all right, we're going to squeeze this one last one in. Sorry, I didn't put that last card back in there, and now I'm shuffling it when it's upright. All right, let me try that again. So, Danielle, as I'm tuning into your energy, I'm feeling kind of pressure right here. So I don't know if you have a headache or you're thinking too much. So, Danielle. All right, so we got the reverse emperor. And what this is telling me is that you are feeling like you don't have a lot of power. And so this could be a masculine person in your life that is feeling like they have lost their power. This could be like a father figure who's maybe ill, or someone who you look at as a father figure is ill, but is in regards to you, you're feeling like you don't have the power. and you're not a leader. So when it's upright, because we always have the upright in every card. And so the emperor is knows how to rule the land, knows that there's sacrifices, knows that just in case you might have to go into battle. But you are not feeling like you are the leader. You're not feeling like you have what it takes and all of and feeling kind of powerless. So remember that that's not the case, and you do have the power inside of you. So again, I'm actually going to tell you just like I was mentioning to Kat, to work on your solar plexus, because their solar plexus, which is right at the top of at the bottom of our rib cage. Anyway, it's below your heart chakra. So that is where we have our power, and you work on that with. There's meditations that you can find on YouTube, and surrounding yourself with the color yellow, you will start to bring that back into balance. My guess is that you probably are having some digestive issues as well. That's another indication that is off. And love and compassion. So I'm going to say that you need to have love and compassion for yourself. So try and be kind. The self-care, do some salt baths. I just was doing this yesterday. Get some kosher salt, a big handful of kosher salt, take a bath with that in it. That grounds us, that helps us clear us. Really try and get rid of the negative influences in your life, like stop watching the news. Stop watching TV. You know what I mean? And the commercials and all of that stuff. I'm just not a fan of TV. Anyway, so but really learn about the love and compassion that you can have for yourself. Have love and compassion for the fact that you're still in a pandemic. Even if it's been a year, all of us need to have love and compassion for ourselves that we're still in a pandemic. And we don't know the mental and emotional tolls that this is taking on us, because it's going to take something on us. I mean, like, basically we're collectively have like this level of PTSD from all of this. So just extend extra love and compassion. You know what? Drink more water, eat better food, rest more, take a day off, stop rushing around. Do you really need to do all of the things that you have planned? Just take really good care of yourself. Okay. And so we are at the end of the hour. Let's see. Oops. Did I miss questions? I think I did. Yes. Well, sorry if I did not get to your question, but I'm out of time. And so I want to thank everyone so much for coming. Please go and like this video. Please go over to TikTok if you have a thing, and like my page. It's brand new, so I'd appreciate the love. And if you can always get reading with me, we can do them virtually. Go over to sacramentohealingtree.com, and there you can book it. I'm also on Facebook. You can message me there. You can message me on Instagram. You can even message me on TikTok. So guys, thank you so much. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I will see you again next Sunday at 6 p.m. Bye, everybody.